An order for myself and an order for my mom. So we're going to take a look at everything that the two of us got. So of course you have the lovely little box that it all comes in, at least some of it. And then we're going to go through each of these things that we picked up. So here is a band. So we got one in red and one in pink. The pink and brown one is mine. And then we also picked up these flat pen cases. I wasn't sure if I actually wanted this or not, but decided why not. I'm ordering. Might as well get one. So this is what they look like. And they go on the front of your book. So just something to kind of help you keep it all together. So that's that. We also picked up, you know, of course, the holders, right? The cover holders. They're not called cover holders. What are these called? Page holders. So those are some page holders. We got them in multiple sizes, as you can see. Here is another pen case. Again, one for each of us. And then I'm going to take you through. So here are our stamps. We actually ordered the rest of these from Jet Pens, but these we got directly from Hobonichi. So both of those, one for each of us. Here is a Deco Rush in the cherries. So we picked that up as well. And then we get into Weeks. So we actually did get quite a few Weeks. So here is the cherries. This is my mom's. I'm not going to open it, but you can see it's got the texture and the cherries. And then we have pink for me. We have a blue for me. And then we have the dark blue for my mom. So, okay. And then from here on, we also got notebooks. So we really like to have these notebooks to use just for a whole bunch of things. They come in a pack of 2. So each of us got quite a few. So there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 12 here. So we each got 6, I think. And then we got these additional deco rollers. So this is camping. This is eating out, right, type stuff. I don't remember what it was actually called on the website. And then I got one for the little. So it has a bear and some other things in it. And then this one is the panda. Okay. So here's one of the things that's actually kind of funny. So because we got so much stuff, they packaged all of our pens together in bubble wrap. But as you can see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how many pens that we got this year. And I don't mind the color. It is, I've heard that it was better in person than it is on camera, and I would have to agree. It's not as dull as it looks on camera. It's actually a nice, pretty orange and a nice yellow. It's, I don't know, on camera it just seems kind of dull. But anyway, we got 8 of those. I'll have to divvy out and see which ones go to who. So then we have the cover on covers for our weeks. So as you saw, we had 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the cover on covers. So these just go right on the covers to protect them for the weeks. Really like those. And then this is a Only Is Not Lonely cover. I think this is for the weeks as well. No, this is a A6 size. That must be my mother's because I don't remember that. And then we have this gray one. I mean, gray on the inside, blue on the out. So this one is mine. This is actually more of a turquoise, like a true turquoise. And it's very pretty. I'm very happy with that color for next year. So I'll be putting my Avec in this, which I'll show you momentarily. And then we have another cover on cover in the A6 size. So again, just a little bit more protection. And then we get into some of the books. But before we get into the books, I'm going to go through these type things. So this is, I'm not even going to butcher this, but you guys know what this is. If you have seen this at all, you know that this is like a carry case. So we'll open it here and take a look inside. So there's one pocket on the outside, and then it has two zippers. And then it's just a nice, you got your wallet type slots on the right. You have a pouch in the center. And then on the left, you just have a nice big open space. So that's really nice. I'm probably going to be jelly that she got this and I didn't. But that's okay. I'll just add it to next year's list. This is another one. This is, of course, in a different size. This would be more for like the Weeks wallet type situation. Nice handle. This, you know, can be held by, you've got your wallet again on the right, zipper in the middle, additional cards, slot, and then more wallet space on the other side. So that one's really nice too. Really nice fabric. It feels, you know, it's a linen fabric, but it's very thick. You can tell that it's like good quality. And that's what we love about Hobonichi so much, and why we have been shopping with them for now 6, 7 years. Again, here's another smaller size. So we've just gone down all 3 sizes. So I'll show you the same thing. Again, just nice zipper around. You have a pouch on this side that has a zipper in the middle, which is different, right, from the States. In the States, we're used to the zippers up top, but this zipper is straight up the middle. If I can multitask. There we go. So, and then it's got these elastic bands to hold things down as well on the inside. So, very nice organization. And then on this side, you have, and I can go like this, you have just these additional slots that you can put things in, or stickers, or anything that you want to keep track of. Surprise! One more. She did get all 4 sizes. Okay. So this is our, what I would consider a coin purse, right? So you have, but it's for cards, I believe. So you have the right, and then you have just a slit in the center, and then on either side, you have these nice pockets. So that's pretty cute. And they're all the same. They feel all exactly the same. They're all the same material. Really nice hardware, as we're so accustomed to if you've ever shopped from Hobonichi before. So now we get into books. Are you ready for it? Okay, so what did we do this year? Well, this year we ordered quite a few of the notebooks. Just regular notebooks. And the reason for this is we use these a lot. So, as you can see, they came in different options this year. So this is lined, which is kind of nice. It has these little notches. So I'm kind of liking that. So we got different variations. So we did get, oops, bumped you guys. So we have the lined version, and I think we have dots, and then we have blanks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with this one. And then we have these. So let's take a look at the difference, if these are the dots or if they're the blank paper ones. Oh, those are really sticky. There we go. Really good. Yes. So these are going to be your blanks. So these are just, you know, the nice thin paper that we're all accustomed to, that I love so much. But these are just blank papers. So, you know, we can journal in these and do all sorts of things. So that is all of the quote-unquote notebook styles. I'm only going to show one of these, but we did get 4. And we got them in the A5 size. So give me a second and I'm going to go get my... You may be wondering, why in your right mind would you ever want 4 of these? Well, let me explain. So these are 5 years, right? So starting in 2025 through 2029. However, what I want to do is I want to turn them into a journal, right? So a continuous log of my kiddo. And my kiddo is now 7 this year. So I have to go back, right, to the year that she was born and catch up and put it all in one book. That's what really I want. I want one book. I did have A6s before, but these, of course, are bigger. So this is what I have done. So this is one of the examples. It's, again, 2025 to 2029. I have gone in and whited out the dates. So now I can come back in and put the years, because that's what was here, is the years. I can put the years that I actually want. So that way I can catch myself up. And so I did that through the entire book, as you can see. So now all I have to do is go back. So then for the reason I got 2 of them is because from the year she was born until now, I'll be halfway through the second book with the renumbering structure. So then in 2026, at the end of 2026 for 2027, I'll order this with the correct year, and I'll then, you know, be on the right track. So that's kind of the idea here. As you can see, it's kind of lifting. If you can see the shadow, it's kind of lifting already, but that's okay, because I'm going to use this. I want to track things in it. I want her to track things in it. I want her to write in it. Even though she is only 7, it'll be a good record, not only for myself, but for her as she gets older too. So that's what this is. So as I mentioned, we got 4 of those, and it looks like we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the gifts, which I'll open at the end, because I'm sure you want to get to the rest, which is day freeze. So my mom likes the day free, so that is hers. I decided to go with Avec this year. I have been a pretty much dedicated cousin girl for 6 years. But this year I decided to try something a little different and only carry half of the year with me. So that's what these are. And I say these because there are 2, one for her, one for me. And then she also picked up a cousin as well. The packaging this year is a little different. It's different than I've ever seen it. Not used to these. You know, they remind me of, if you've ever sewn, right, the sewing patterns, they're kind of like that. They're paper, but they're pretty thick. So I don't know if you can tell. They're pretty thick. So I'm not actually going to open these. I think if you are familiar with a cousin, you know what they look like. And Avec, I'll open one of these since one of them is mine. And Avec is split into 2 years. Well, I did not do that pretty. Okay, there we go. I also didn't realize that the Avecs would be colors, right? So they're colored. So we have, I think this is the first half of the year. No, this is the first half of the year. So we have our January. Actually, hold on, that looks funny. Okay, so then you've got your months, right? And here's your months starting in January. Sorry, you can't see that. Okay. Let's see here. And then starting in January. Yeah, so that's January 1st. So here's your week at a glance. And then you have pretty much all your weeks at a glance, right? So as you go through, and then towards the back is your daily pages. So you still have that nice layout that I think we all love when it comes to a cousin, but it's just split now. So you have your individual pages, but then you also have your weekly layout as well, which the daily is nice because you're able to, you know, elaborate and take notes. But then your weekly is your week at a glance. Same thing here. So as you can see, you have your 2026, right, listed here, 2025, and then this is the remainder of 2025. So we're in July, right, July 1st. So you would switch to this book. So I'm excited, a little nervous about not having everything in one place and potentially having to redo my calendars, but in the long run, I think it'll be better because it's a whole lot easier to just carry around, you know, something this small and this width than it is to carry around something this width. So we're going to try that out. And that is everything that we ordered this year. Like I said, we did get some stuff from Jet Pens, but it was just the things like stamps and stuff that we couldn't get that were sold out on the Hobonichi website. So let me move this out of the way and I will open up the free gifts because that's fun. And then we can see what we ended up with. I'm curious to see if we ended up with all the same ones or if we ended up with different ones. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that style. And these are just little notebooks that you can, you know, jog things in or, you know, keep whatever you need to. Okay, what do you think? Drum roll. Is it the same or is it different? But it's the same. Haha, yes. So there's number 2. Same. 3. I really don't mind if they're all the same. It would be cool if they were different. Ooh, that one's different. Oh, that's pretty. So cute. So we got 1 of that pattern, 3 of the others. Ooh, a pattern again, which means we get to share. That's always nice. Same again. So that's 3 and 3. So 3 of the pink and 3 of the flower. So we have 1 more left. Ooh, that one. That one's pretty too. That's awesome. So again, they're all the same. They're just different covers. So thank you, Hobonichi, for the gifts. Those are always most welcoming, and we do put them to good use. So I will let you all go. That is what we had for 2025 release of the Hobonichi series of what we purchased this year. We kept it pretty simple and didn't go with any, you know, major covers or anything like that. But let me know in the comments what you decided to get this year. Thank you. Talk to you soon.